Let me just use this one. So if the quality changes, it's because I am using my other phone. I don't like the quality so much of this phone because lighting you fluctuate, okay? If you're new here, just a second, let's do lip gloss and then do that intro again. If you are new here, my name is Wairimoha, previously known as Kishagi Girl. I rebranded because I feel like I have become the woman that I think I am. So welcome to another episode of Wairimoha. We are doing life in our 30s and today is on Sunday. It's currently, let me just check because I don't even know what time it is, but I know it's like 7. My other phone is charging. It's like 7:30-ish. I'm listening to music and day in the life of a single girly. So 2 things happened today. Is it 2 or 1? Okay, let me just not put a number on it, but I went for a nails appointment. I wanted short nails, and this is what I got. I'm still struggling with typing, but this is what I really wanted. I wanted short nails because I had really long nails, and all my aunties ziko karibu kuisha. Okay, also I changed my nose ring. I love this nose ring so much, but I feel like one day I'll wake up na imeingia imetokea the other side, so I'm kind of like skeptical about it. And then also I have been in some sort of rut. I have not been feeling like cleaning up after myself. Also, I didn't want to invite my mother for kufua last week. I guess it's because I've also been on my period the whole of that week. Yeah, so something like that. So, like I said, it's currently around 7:30-ish, and I want to start doing... Actually, the reason why I picked up this camera is because I want to show you guys how I get out of a rut. You know, that feeling like you're a bit depressed, or that feeling when you're going through your period, you don't want to clean up after yourself. So yeah, let's do this video, and I hope I can show you guys exactly as it is. One thing about me, I will be very authentic. Aesthetics and uko ukatafuta place ingine, not here. So my house is in a mess, and I'm going to start with the kitchen, okay? I don't know, I'm going to show you what I'm working with, and I'm also making pilau. So I'm going to show you that. This is how I try to get out of a rut. The first thing I do is to get my nails done, which I already did. Okay, I also did my toenails. If I can get a picture, I'm going to show you guys. The other thing that I do is to ensure that I rest. When I got home, I took a drink. Okay, I had not taken a drink in like since the last, not the nail set I had, the previous one. So that's about like 2 months ago, and I wanted to have a drink, so I had a can of black ice. I had lunch while getting my nails done, and then I went straight to sleep. I just woke up a couple of hours ago, like an hour ago, and those are the first things that I do. Okay, now is to clean bit by bit. I'm going to start with the dishes, and then I'm going to come to the living room, and then I'm going to change the bed sheets on my bed, and then from there pole. And I don't have to do everything today. I can just do dishes today and make a meal, and then clean the living room area, and then get change my bed sheets and just do another one hivo vibaya. Then I can make the bed in the morning. You understand? Welcome to another episode of Wairimoha, life in my late 30s. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying these vlogs, by the way. I hope you guys are enjoying these vlogs because anyways, let me show you what I'm working with in the kitchen. I'm going to show you as is. Okay, let's go. This is what I am working with, yeah? Yeah. Zile ni safi, that's where I place my vijiko. So this is what I'm working with. There's a sink area. So I'm going to show you after I'm done. I'm done doing the dishes, and now I want to cook. My kitchen is clean. I want to cook now. I'm making pilau, and then I'm going to have dinner, and then the rest of it in kesho. I'm just going to pick out an outfit, remove the bed sheet that I've been sleeping on, sleep on the same cases, but in the morning I will surely make my bed, and tidy up a couple of things in the bedroom, and then after work tomorrow I'll come and tidy up the living room, though there's not much to be done in the living room. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. This is how I get myself out of a rut in my 30s. Also, the other thing that I've seen that helps, the other thing that has helped me so much to be able to deal with rats in my 30s is working out. Especially the last couple of days, because I've been very serious about it. It has helped me to have a routine. And I am loving it here. I'm loving it here. I'm loving being child free. I'm just not in the mood to take care of anything. Oh, and then I need to give you guys a story. So the other day I came home from work. That is, today's on Sunday, Friday. And at around 4, at around 4:49 a.m. So that means Saturday morning. Is it Friday morning? Oh, Friday morning actually. Thursday I came home, and then Friday morning, because at 4:49 a.m. that is when I heard the noises. I heard a cat meowing. And I was wondering, am I a cat mom now? Am I a cat mom? And then it got louder. Okay? And then I'm going to put a picture over here. I woke up to a kitten in my house because I had been aerating my house, because the last couple of months it had been raining so much. We didn't have time to open the windows as much as I wanted to. And in the end, we became our parents, because mama yangu alikuwa anamka anatuambia fungueni hizo madirisha. I know I'm that person. Okay? So I was opening the window, bedroom, living room, and then when I step out, nataka kama nimeacha a small crack just for air to come in, right? So I think the cat mom came and dragged her kitten into my closet, and then I think niliminterrupt. Alikuwa analeta paka. I think niliminterrupt, nikafunga madirisha, and so she left that kitten to stay in my house, right? I like to drink water as I go. That is how I am able to take at least 2 liters of water in a day. So me niko like, kwani I'm a cat mom now. So I waited for it to be daylight, nikakapeleka nje, and then the mom picked her up, right? I don't know if it's a how or she, it's a kitten. Like almost like 2 weeks old. And I think the cat mom, no, the mom was struggling so much to find a place where she can sit still, right? So she found a safe haven at my house. So the following day, I leave my windows open again. Guess what? They moved in, all of them, the mom and 3 kittens. In the same spot, I found the other kitten. And then I'm not in the space to want to be a mom to anyone or any animal. Maybe in the next couple of years or months, you never know. And so I created a little box, nitaweka kapicha hapa, and I put her kittens in there, and then I gave her space at my balcony. So that is where she has been feeding her babies, that is where she has been staying, but I let her fend for herself. She leaves her kittens there, they are safe, they're not rained on, they are okay, and then she comes back and feeds them. So I have given them a place to stay, and that's all I can do outside my house. I just need them to be okay so they can be on their way. That's my one good deed for the week. That's my one good deed for the week. So yeah, what else? Yeah, I think that's it. I've spoken for 4 minutes already. I've realized that this camera, all it needs is for someone to be awake doggo from it, and then the lighting picks up fine. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't know if you guys will hear me, like, it is what it is. So I'm done doing dishes. I want to make dinner. I'm going to show you as I serve, not as I cook. Like that. Hey guys, I just got home. Today's on 19th May, and I came back home with a couple of things. I have been walking to just tone my body and to shed a bit of kilos off me. So I bought a couple of things that I need you guys to see. I have been enjoying buying complex carbohydrates, okay? Things like ngwashe, ndoma, cassava, and what have you, and eggs, and meat, okay? Okay, meat and eggs are not carbohydrates, they're proteins. When you are about my age, you need to go heavy on proteins, and you need to be lifting weights, but personally, I prefer walking, okay? I'm going to later on, if I can, buy dumbbells. Niliona zingine zikiuzwa online za about at most 10,000 za 50 kilos, where you can work out from where you can work out at home, okay? Let me just show you what brought me here. Ndio ni what next, but basically I want to show you whatever I came back home with, And then I'm going to boil everything today if I can, or boil a couple of things. I want to try and make uji power. And then I also want to boil them for just making sure that I have carbohydrates to eat my meat with and what have you. I have 2 types of rices in the fridge that are already cooked. I think I'm going to freeze those. I have pilau and another rice I had made, spinach. So those I'm going to freeze. Anyway, let me get to show you what I came back home with. And niliwaambia huku hakuna aesthetics, so we're going straight to the point, okay? These are my sunnies, which I love so much. They look so good on me. My friend Lynn tells me they frame my face. I came home with eggs, 10 eggs, ngwashe, sweet potatoes, and roots or nduma, of milk. I have been enjoying taking milk a lot. So this is like half a glass, and then the rest of it, sometimes I add water, and that's that. That I have been loving complex carbohydrates, so she brought me cassava, which is what I want to prepare today. I'd rather just boil this. It spoils really fast. I bought 4. And I really wanted to make my own peanuts, but I decided to buy peanut butter instead. Way to go, right? So that is everything I came back home with. I'm going to prepare the things I want to boil, and then I'm going to place them on fire, and then I'll probably get back. It's currently 7:30, and I have boiled most of the things I said I'd boil. Nimeacha zingine because kitu kama ngwashe, sweet potatoes, they get bad real quick, and I don't want them to go bad zote. So let me show you what I have made. Let me turn the camera around. This is what I'm having for dinner, like I said. Milk with cocoa and that. And I guess this is good night. Good morning. It's currently 6:24, 20th May. I want to start making uji power, and I wanted to put you guys on time lapse so you can watch, okay? Though basically I'm just going to be putting the yam, or is it cassava? I don't know. I still don't know. And it's the following day. And then I'm going to add 1 sweet potato, and I'm going to add 1 scoop of peanut butter, and I'm going to add ndoma or arrowroot, and then milk, and that will be it. I'm just going to blend that and then put it in a sufuria, add milk, and then that's it for me for lunch, okay? And then for dinner we're going to figure out later on, okay? So let's do that. That's everything, and then I'm going to add a bit of water just to make sure this blends up nicely, and then I am going to put this in a sufuria. I prefer the good old-fashioned sufuria, and then we're going to, let's just do it together, okay? Just pamoja. I'm gonna tabia mbaya ya kutumisha fridge. My sweetie. When you get a proper consistency like this one, see that? You see that? Now you add it in your pan. So now you see what I have? This is what I have. Do you see that? And then you place it on fire. Here's my milk. I'm going to add all of it. If I have excess, that's fine. Now that I think about it, I should have blended this. Look at anything more. So here's my uji power. I'm going to store some here, and then I'm going to pack some in my flask so I can have for later. Yeah, mnamwagika kwa flow. Kwa flow. Let me add a little bit more to my flask so I can have lunch. I can have enough for lunch. Yeah, I can have, now I'll have my uji power for lunch and fruits. And then this I will store. For kesho. So I'll put it here so you can get holes. And that's it. That is how easily you make uji power. Imagine, that is how easily you make uji power. The cleaning of the dishes is the hardest part. I'll catch you guys later. Staki kuchelewa. It's currently 6:47. Let me clean this up and then I'll see you guys way later. So I'm back home and I want to show you guys what I'm having for dinner. Yeah, my plate is colorful. I am having, these are eggs, okay, and then these are avocados. These are pickled onions. I hope you guys can see. And then these are tomatoes, and also I have pilau down there, like a scoop of pilau, because I am walking 10k steps, and for lunch I had githeri and a bit of rice and a lot of cabbage, and I know I'll get hungry in the night. Also, I have developed a habit of like having dinner, and then I have developed a habit of dancing. Inaitwa Afroletics. I'm going to do a small clip on here so I can show you guys when I'm dancing, and that is how I get to achieve the 10k before midnight. And one thing I'm loving about doing these 10k steps is that now I have a routine. Because currently, I think it's let me just check the time. Today naangalia time now. It's currently 6:41. I'm having my dinner. Okay? And then from there, because I don't want to sleep and have my stomach and sorry, I don't want to have my stomach so full by the time I go to bed. So I have to dance kidogo so that the food can start getting digested, okay? And I'm loving it here. Also, I'm going to be having juice because me and sugar, hatuachani. And also, I have lost 2 kilos already. I'm so excited. So anyways, let's get into munching while I watch something. Also, today I'm thinking, if I can, I will color. If I can't, girl, I'm watching Nemesis. Also, for the girlies who love watching series, let me hook you up. Go and watch. I'm going to put a screenshot on here. I am loving it so hard. I really fall in love with Black American movies because I find them very performative, especially Black Beauty. Inaitwa Black Beauty ama inaitwa nini? I something like that. Inaitwa hiyo series fulani watu wana rave about. The only reason I'm not watching it is because I find Black American movies a bit too performative, especially when we have all of them in one series or movie. But I'm loving this one. It has come highly recommended by people on TikTok, and I want to watch it. So I'm on episode 1. Sijamaliza na hata ukisikia nikirecommend. Anyways, let me dig in. I'll catch you guys when I'm doing the dancing. Okay? Mwah.
Fun and full of energy.
So I am done eating, and I want to start with the it's called Afroletics. And I love dancing. So let me show you what I do before I start dancing, yeah? I usually use this fanny pack to place my phone, the one that you guys are on. So I'm going to take that one and record with the other phone, and then I will show you guys the video somewhere here. And I think I'm going to film it on portrait because my other phone is misbehaving. Yeah, so usually I just put my phone inside here. I don't know if it's going to film. I think it's going to film for a while. So I usually put my phone inside here, and then because the pedometer is on there, the one that counts steps, yeah? So yeah, let's just do that right now. Let me just film.
Are you ready? Everyone, we go and up. 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 Solo. We go. Everyone, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey, shoulder, elbow. Easy. I say, can you feel it? Pablo. Okay. Lisa, we go. 1, 2, go back. 1, 2, go back. Round 2. We go and up. 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 Go low. And everyone, let's go. Yeah. And shoulder, elbows, easy. I say, can you easy? Pablo. All right.
I am watching Lynn Mainge. I'm going to leave her YouTube here. Also, I want to work out, and it's currently let me tell you guys, once you decide discipline is your way, it's 6:56 in the PM, and I know my bra is showing, lakini mimi sijisikii kutoa bra, but nataka ku work out. Okay, so I want to finish watching this vlog ya Lynn, and then I get into it. I think I should prop you guys somewhere, but I'm using this phone to check my steps. I need to get to 10k steps, and today I have done a bogus job. And I learned the other day that my lips are dry. That's not what I learned, but kidogo tu nichukue lip gloss. I learned the other day that motivation is a myth. Motivation is a myth, you guys. Motivation is a myth. And you know what sucks? Kuna watoto wako huku hivi manze, wananibo wanachezea tu hapa nje. Anyways, I want to work out, and I'm considering downloading my pedometer on my other phone. Should I do that? Should I? But my other phone though, I'm thinking of, let me see whether this has charge. Let me see whether it will work. It should charge now. Bye. I bought this car watch just to count my steps, but I feel like it's too bogus. I'm going to give it to my niece. This is my outfit walking out in the house. Play smart happen, so it gets easier for me to work out. Let me finish watching Lynn, and then I'll get into working out. I think I'm going to use the other phone. Let me get my other phone. Yeah, it's off. Everything that I need to use is off. So maybe I'm going to film the last part of me working out. After I've gotten my 10k steps, I'm going to show you. Okay? Let me get into it. Bye. Do you see how sweaty I am? Walking is the most low impact exercise you can ever do. Okay? Let me go on. Hey guys, this is Wairimuha from the future, and I noticed that this vlog does not have an outro, so I'm here to give it an outro. I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I hope you have subscribed. Okay? And I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you for being here. See you on the next one. Subscribe, okay? Bye.